Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will be sharing on comfort zone. And what caused me to be sharing on comfort zone is based on what I have learned from breaking the habit of being myself from Dr. Joe Dispenza, and also the challenge that I have received from the overnight millionaire system. So I am here to just share on these thoughts. I realize it to just talk like that. I might not say everything, and these are so many things are here that I want to share. So I tend to put it on paper. That's why you see I have it like this. So I can able to talk and able to break it down so that I don't miss out on anything. So that's why I tend to design it like that and put it on paper to talk about comfort zone. So today you said, what you will ask the question, what is comfort zone? And the definition of comfort zone is thoughts and action in which we feel comfortable. Things that cause us to be comfortable, our thought and action that put us in our, let us feel good or feel comfortable, we don't want to move. And so we are learning that as long as we are in that type of zone, then we will not receive anything. The fact that we take a challenge to even put up the YouTube videos as we were challenged to do is coming out of our comfort zone, which is good. And for me, that is one step for me coming out of my comfort zone. I don't really like to talk in front of the camera to put it up on YouTube. But here am I standing, talking, so that I can able to put my video on YouTube and showing my face. So that's a step for me of coming out of my comfort zone. And so your comfort zone keeps you from your purpose. Many think the comfort zone is the voice of God. Persons think that when they are not moving, they say that's what God wants them to do. Some of them say they are waiting on the Lord to tell them when to move. And so when they see themselves not moving, they said that's the voice of God telling them not to move. When sometimes it's based on our thought and what we think is keeping us back. However, the comfort zone takes our greatest aspiration and turns them into excuses not to be great. That's what it does. Our greatest aspirations, the things that we aspire to be in life. And because we relax, it takes them and turn them into excuse. We find a lot of excuse why we are not great, why we are not making enough money, why we are poor, why we are not educated enough. And those excuses keep coming up. And I've tried it and it didn't work. And so that's what comfort zone does. It keeps us in our zone, and we find excuse in every little thing that we do not to move on to be great. And so we got to recognize that that is a danger zone. Understanding the comfort zone. So we're going to learn how to understand the comfort zone. One, the comfort zone, as I said before, is thoughts, action in which we feel comfortable. So you're going to be conscious now, and you're going to find out what is causing you not to move. Think about it. You got to be conscious of your thoughts and the action that you are doing, and the thoughts that you are thinking, and look into it and see, I have been thinking about having these thoughts for years. I've been thinking like this for years and nothing is happening in my life. So that is telling us that you're that's a danger zone. That's a red light telling you that you're in your comfort zone, and so nothing is going to happen for you. And that's why year in, year out, nothing is happening. Two, the comfort zone turns desires to excuses. It works with the psychological, that is the subconscious mind. It knows us and will use reason that we find reasonable to keep us immobile. And I am learning from the book that Dr. Joe Dispenza wrote about breaking the habit of being yourself, that we operate from our subconscious mind. And the mind is made up of 5% conscious, 95% is subconscious mind. And so we are operating from our subconscious mind. And with our decision that we make it based on the past and based on our five senses and what it is telling us. And so we are making decisions from that angle, and because of that, it is keeping us back from being great. It is taking our desires and causing it to full of excuses. And we have a lot of excuses why we are doing what we're doing. It's because of what happened to me. I have been hurt in the past. I've tried so many things and it didn't work. So I don't see why it's going to work now. So we are living our life based on past experiences. And so as long as we stay in the past, we will not have a future. And so operating from our subconscious, I am learning now, it is a comfort zone that will keep us in that red light, and we will not move forward, and so we will not succeed. 3. Fear, guilt, unworthiness, hurt feelings. These are tools that have kept us in the comfort zone. We can use these feelings to set us free, or they will use us. We can use the fear to set us free. We can use guilt to set us free. We can use unworthiness to set us free. And we can use hurtful feelings to set us free by saying, I refuse to let these things keep me back. I am greater than this. I refuse to let persons hurt me like that. And so you take control, you take action by refusing to let guilt, fear, and unworthiness block you. And so that is one of how to understand your comfort zone, by dealing with your fear. Face it, your guilt and unworthiness, and let it go. Because it said it can set you free, or they will use you. 4. Feelings can keep us bound in our comfort zone. Yes, when we live by our feelings, that's our 5 senses, how we feel. 95% of us, that's how we operate, from our feelings. Why you do what you're doing? I don't feel good. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like I want to wake up this morning. I feel so tired. And we feel and we feel and we feel. And what it does now, we give in to the feelings. And I'm learning now that when we give in to our feelings, our body becomes the master and our mind becomes the slave. It is time for us to let our mind be the master and let our body become the slave as it's supposed to be. 5. If we do not consciously expand our comfort zone, it will contract or shrink. So if we do not consciously expand it, we have to be conscious, operate from the 5 senses, from the 5% of our brain, the consciousness of our brain, and we have to expand it by taking action, by thinking about the things that we are thinking, the thoughts that are coming. Think about it. And then when we think about it, then we're able to take control of it. 6. If you are not living your dreams, the comfort zone is in control. My God. If we are not living our dreams, as we are learning from the overnight millionaire system, that we have to live the dream life. And as Wesley says, he is living in the dream life. He's a billionaire, and indeed he's a multi-millionaire living the dream life. And so we are learning from such a person. If we are not living our dreams, the comfort zone is in control. So if we are not achieving wealth, if we are not being successful, if we are not being wealthy, if we are not being rich, if we are not being whole in any area, it is telling us we are in our comfort zone. 7. To master the comfort zone, we must learn to be uncomfortable. And that's what we don't like. A lot of us don't like to be uncomfortable. We don't like to come out of the thing that we used to for years. We are comfortable living how we're living, and sometimes we want success in the uncomfortable state. We want to be rich and we don't want to do anything. We want to be wealthy and we don't want to change our mind. And that cannot work. You have to be uncomfortable. You don't like to affirm yourself. You don't like to get up early in the morning. You don't like to get up early in the morning to meditate. You don't like to meditate at night. You just want to go and sleep. You want to watch TV. You don't want to be uncomfortable not watching TV for those 3 months, for a couple 90 days. Stay away from the things that you love just to get what you want. Oh my God. We have to be uncomfortable if we want to be wealthy. As children, we are less capable to survive. Therefore, more rules are applied. Don't stop. Wait. So, when we go up, as we learn from we were taught from the subconscious mind by our parents and authority and culture. And every little thing when we're growing up as children, you hear they said, if we either hear 1 or 2 words, stop it. Don't do that. Wait. That's all we grow up and heard all the time. And so we are programmed like that to stop. Don't wait. And so these rules, restrictions are applied. It puts restriction on us, and because of us, we are programmed like that to be restricted. And so we are going to know, we are going to learn how to know when you are in the comfort zone. 1, you do only what you are told. So if somebody just tell you to do this and that's all you do, every morning you get up doing what mommy told you to do alone, and you don't have a mindset of your own, you don't think on your own, is that what you were told you are doing, then that is telling us that you are in a comfort zone. 2, you feel that your job really doesn't matter. Yeah, that you're doing something and it really doesn't matter. That's telling you that you're in a comfort zone. What you're doing, you get up like, this don't really matter. I'm just doing it because I need a little money and because I can't do better. 3, you don't know how well you are doing. Sometimes you don't know if you're doing well and nobody telling you that you're doing a good job, you're doing a great job. 4, your job is something different from who you actually are. So some of us are in jobs that we really don't love, but because we need a little money, we have to work to get some money. That's why we're doing it, and we're not happy there. 5, you feel like you have little or no control over your life. You just get up and you're just doing what you're doing, you're going with the flow. Something is pushing you and you don't take the time out to find out what is pushing you. And sometimes we blame the God of because. When you wonder why, many of us don't take time out to say, what is pushing me? Who is pushing me? And something is pushing us. And so we need to really take control of what is pushing us. Comfort zone builders. Things that keep us in your comfort zone. 1, confusion. 2, a lack of trust. Those are the things that cause us to don't want to move, don't want to see success. 3, a feeling that you are not being listened to. 4, no time to solve problems. 5, someone usually solves problems for you. 6, not knowing whether or not you are succeeding. 7, not receiving credit for work accomplished. 8, not enough resources to do your task. 9, believing you can't make a difference. 10, tasks simplified to the point that they have no meaning. 11, not being appreciated or respected. All of these will lead to discouragement and the reinforcement of the comfort zone. So when these things are happening to us, that is what causes us to relax in our comfort zone. We don't want to go. How to stretch out our comfort zone? Just do it. Take calculated risk, man. Who is an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is one who takes calculated risk, and that's what we are doing. We want to be an entrepreneur, have our own business. Yes. Persist. Move. Learn constraint. Correct and move again. To move out from your comfort zone demands intentional living for a purpose. Intention versus method. Intention is what we want. Methods are the ways to get it. An intention is our heart's desire. Methods are the action, the information, things and behaviors that we use to get it. To move out from the comfort zone, 1 requires purpose, must have a sense of direction. 2, goals. We must know what is our why we're doing what we're doing. And so I hope this really helped you. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel.